Yes, you have now clocked into another episode of the Part-Timers podcast.
What's on your mind, Chris? Tell me, what's on your mind this week? What's been happening in your life?
To be fair, nothing I can really come and chat about this pod on, you get me? But we'll have a real nigga conversation.
Yeah, the freaky's putting you under pressure.
Wow. Okay, relax. Let's continue. Let's segue into something else.
So who are the young ladies that are keeping you up at night? I'm awake now. You see how
this is kind of sounding like one of those radio calling shows. Like, come tell me. No problems. You're on line with the love doctor. It's so wet like that, bro.
Just before,
who are the lucky ladies, or lucky lady, I should say?
Oh wow!
Do you know what? Let's even fuck all that. Do you know what I was actually gonna say? Yeah. Was you not paying attention to that stocks thing?
Oh yeah. I mean, I was paying attention.
That sounded like a bit of a mazine. Do you get me? And I wish I was actually a big thing that happened more seriously when it dropped, because I heard a lot of people made a lot of money.
Yeah, it's true, but I feel like a lot of people made a lot of money in a short space of time. But I feel like a lot of people that don't really understand what's going on might end up losing in the end of this.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things. I wanted to put money on, I'll be honest with you. Like, I did want to, because I had a little bit of an idea of what was going on, but I just didn't have the apps to do it on. So you know how you have to download them, then you have to verify yourself. They stopped allowing people to jump on them. And did you guys hear about Robinhood? Robinhood is one of those apps where it was supposed to be retail, so it's trading for the everyday person like you and me. It's supposed to allow us to get to trade and whatever. That was their whole marketing campaign and how they pitched the app. They blocked people from selling and buying shares on those particular stocks because they went up, and they started canceling people's orders. So if you had already said you wanted to buy stocks at whatever it is, they just canceled it and gave you your money back. So you would have lost money on the increase of whatever it is you would have bought it at. It's crazy, man. Honestly, one thing I definitely say is I don't know the ins and outs of all of this because I'm not a trader. I don't know much about it, but there will be a big federal case on this. Big federal case coming. Somebody is going to jail. I don't know who, but somebody is going to jail.
Someone's going pen or someone's getting fired. Because even the Robin thing is mad.
We hope.
Yeah, we hope. But it's one of those things, man. Things like this need to happen a lot more because it's the regular person taking control back and getting a little bit one up on hedge funds and whoever else it is.
Yeah,
we love to see it, man. Spread the wealth. Everybody can eat, man. It's not 1% that need to have the money. Let's spread it out to the rest of us, man. If everybody wants to eat.
I love when someone disrupts the system, bro. I'm here for it, bro.
Trust. But one of the great things about, some of the things I saw on there, it was like not even people that were just making millions. It's people, regular people, that there was a guy who said he had $67 left in his bank account, and he's like, I put it in on this whatever it is, like off the tip of Reddit or whatever it is. He's like, in a couple of hours I made $250. He was like, this is the first time in a long time I've been able to have a nice meal. I bought some stuff for my kids. Do you know what I mean? Little things like that. Do you know what I mean? Like he was even coming back saying, I'm not making crazy gains like you guys, but this money, this difference and however much I made, it's made a big difference to my life. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was nice to hear stories like that. But yeah, man.
Brother, if you had 67p, you're gonna put it into stocks anyway.
Not 67p, $67.
$67. Even that, you're gonna put that into stocks. That's a risk.
It's a risk, but it was a risk that was worth taking because people were disrupting the system. Come on, man.
In this life, you have to take risk, you know.
Take risk and prosper.
Yeah, you know.
Nah, all Wegz knows is sharp and dribble, fam. That's what he knows.
Nah, man, always knows is being a politician, bro. That when Tevin asked him for the crossbar, man was like, well, the political higgy haga and the kling kong kong kong.
Listen, go boys. That's a perfect thing.
When Dan originally put this in the group, obviously I saw the messages, but Wegz, what, you don't back yourself, blah blah. I said, yeah, Wegz. I said, yeah. That's what you were saying. Don't nod your head.
Let's explain. So yeah, Daniel posted something that said you have 20 tries to hit the crossbar twice, and if you do it, you get 50 billion. However, if you miss all 20 shots, you have to spend 40 years in jail.
No, if you don't hit it. If you don't hit it once.
If you don't hit it, that's exactly what I just said, Wegz. Comprehension is key, my guy. Listening.
Again, man.
Trust me. So yeah.
Political crinkle.
Obviously, we got certain man. I think like they're ballers. They were talking crud, saying, "Yeah, I could do that. What? I could do it."
I didn't say that.
You did. I mean, you were talking like, "Oh no, you're not backing yourself. What? You don't think you could do it? You're not believing in your text."
Yep.
I said you lot wouldn't back yourself in the sense that all of you lot could not back yourself in the sense that.
No, but you're saying
nah, I
that
wouldn't do
do it. Don't do that, bruv. You're saying that to say, right? I can basically do it. Like, right, you man couldn't do that. Don't do that. We see between the lines.
But go on.
I said instantly, my first reply was no chance. I was like, there's no way I'm going to risk 40 years in jail because hitting the crossbar twice for one in itself is difficult from halfway. Not a lot of people can do it. You lot are forgetting that we used to watch, Soccer Sunday, when them man were doing the crossbar challenge. How many times did you ever see somebody hit it once, let alone twice? And them man would be there for however long kicking the ball.
Yeah,
but
they were trying to score.
No, they were trying to hit the crossbar. It's called crossbar challenge, not score from the halfway challenge.
Oh, you mean the professionals? Okay, cool. You're going way back. Okay, cool. I'm talking about the new thing, but go on.
Okay, either way, yeah. So I said, you know what, yeah, Wegz, put your money where your mouth is. I've got 100 quid in cash in my room right now. I'll meet you at any park in West London. If you can hit the crossbar, I'll give you this money. If you don't hit the crossbar, you have to give me this money. All of a sudden, my guy over here starts doing shakara. He's like, nah, but there's no parks that have got goals right now. We'll do it after the pandemic. We'll do it in 3 months. I said, what? I said, bro, I got 100. I even took. Literally, I took the picture. I showed you the money. I said, any park you want in West London, I will meet you there in an hour. He's like, what? Nah. Explain yourself, my friend. Man starts coming up with clauses of the bet and this, that, the other, all types of nonsense. Trying to go back and forth.
Man said, yeah, post-pandemic, like you wouldn't be outside. You're not gonna be in a dance. You're gonna be outside in a park, in a boo, bruv.
You're not letting me land. You're not letting me
land. We're gonna go. I don't want to get arrested or anything like that. I said, it's me and you in a park with a football. We can stand there, kick it 20 times, and go home.
Valid. All of this is valid.
All it is, the only thing that's valid is your.
If you win that challenge, yeah, you can pay that fine. Calm, bruv. What do you mean, bruv?
What fine?
There is no fine. You can exercise outside. That's what it is.
No exercise.
Like, the way Wegz was talking, you were like, yeah, I can back myself. That's why I was like, okay, yeah. When Tevin dropped the thing, I was like, okay,
I've never said that, but okay, because in hindsight of that whole situation, of that whole question about 50 billion or 40 years and thingy, I'm not doing it. But I just wanted to see who'd back their thing. Hold on. I never said anything. What you lot insinuated from that? Yeah, obviously I was trying to rattle people up. That's cool. That's fine. You lot can assume that I was like, I was gonna do it. I'm not going 40 years in jail. Am I crazy? Am I a madman?
That's a lie. But you know why? Because when you were trying to duck out of this bed, yeah, you're like, oh,
but the bet's different.
The 50, he's like, the 50 billion would overweigh the years I'd be in jail, this, that, the other. So you thought about it. You put the money over going to. You said 40 years is not that long if you get 50 billion when you come out. That's how you were trying to explain it.
Not long. I never said it's long.
But you were saying it's worth it. You'd say it's worth it.
Would you lot go to jail for 40 years to get 50 billion?
Kevin, in hindsight,
nah.
Huh?
No, I want my life.
Would you go to jail for 40 years to get 50 billion?
Never.
No chance.
I'm all right. What am I gonna do? Be 70 something?
If you said 10, yeah, I could do it 10. I could do 10 for 50 bill.
You're a madman.
10 years for 50 billion, Wegz. I'll do that.
I'm good.
I'll do that.
I'm good. Yeah. You'll come out at like what, 36?
I'll be 37. Yeah.
You'll come. Yeah, 37, 36. Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, the chances this is again a mad thing, which probably won't happen. But let's go back to the bet. You said obviously £100 if I can do it. 1 in 20 shots, yeah. And if I didn't, you'd get £100. I said, no, you know what? I've got clearly everything to lose here. If I don't do it, I'm embarrassed by myself. I'm embarrassed on my fact. I was like, bruv, I believe in my source so much that I thought I could do it, and I didn't do it. That's one factor to put into the perspective. You man might not care about that.
These guys are politicking, bro.
The other thing.
What are you even talking about?
Waffling. At the end of the day, Wegz, are you gonna
breeze?
So all I'm saying that the bet has been accepted, but the only thing that is different is that if I do it, Tevin pays 100. If I don't do it,
no,
he gets 50 quid.
Stop being a pussy, man. Stop being a pussy, Wegz. Like, I'm telling you, let's put it 100 quid on the table each way. It doesn't matter. Why you been okay? I even offered you. I said, okay, this is live on the air as well. We've been battling about this back and forth. I said I'll give you 150 quid, and if you did it, you get 150 quid cash. I'll bring it with you.
That's
if you miss, you got to give me 100 quid in cash. I said, let's do that.
And
it's even I'll up the stakes in your favor even more. There's even bigger win for you.
You don't believe in your source, bruv. You don't believe.
I don't care about the difference of the £50 in that.
You're a punk, Wegz, because you know you're scared. You know you're scared. That's why you don't want to come. That's why you don't want to come to 100 quid. You know you're scared.
Kevin, if I do it in the first 5 shots, I'm gonna laugh in your face.
So
but
why not put the money up if you're so confident?
Hold up, Tevin. But you're not gonna do it though. So why are you talking like that?
It's fine. It's all banter in it, guys. We're all laughing.
Nah, get out of here, man.
I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. Like I said, 100 quid.
Wow.
Like I said, I'll give you 150 if you hit it in 20.
Anyways, we're gonna.
And I'm giving you 20 attempts.
All I'm saying is,
we're gonna.
Wegz's bluff got caught, and now he's doing stutter, bro.
You know me.
Punk.
Chill. I'll do it. I'll calmly do it. But you know what? At the stakes which I said, that's it.
Nah, man. Man's trying to add closest, bro.
He's a bitch.
I can't believe man said post-pandemic.
Yeah, man.
When
I said post-pandemic, all right, let me actually explain that. When I said post-pandemic, that was me thinking.
I said in 2024
in April when it's a bit sunnier. Do you get with me? When the virus is calmed down, where we're not gonna have any of these lockdown restrictions. Hopefully, do you get what I mean? So that's why I said post-pandemic.
Very, very optimistic, fam. Very optimistic.
Chris, I know you haven't seen me play football, but hitting a crossbar from halfway line. Come on, in 20 shots, I'll be disappointed.
Man says that with Hennessy and cranberry in his hand, bro.
So why don't
you hit him?
So why don't you accept
it? It's hitting.
Hey, you know what even set me even more? When Leon called you a poor man's Willian with a university degree, I was finished.
That's hilarious. Man's not even dressed for the right sport. Talking about hitting the crossbar, bro. You're not even dressed for the right sport right now, bro.
I'll do it in this jersey. Because you said I'll do it in this jersey.
It's cold.
You know what?
I'll put a sign under.
I can't believe it.
Come on. The headband, that's what. Oh God!
What's gonna be funny is when I see all your faces when I do it. When I do it, I just want the biggest apology.
You know what it is? I don't think anyone's denying you can't do it. The people are denying that you were talking loud, and now that we put the money on the table,
we're talking.
Now it's silence.
If you recite everything I've said, I wasn't talking.
And it's crazy because Wegz is talking real confident, but he's not confident in upping the money.
That's what I'm saying.
He's talking like he's gonna do it, but then up the money if you're confident. I'm telling you, it's easy money. Easy money, baby.
I don't want to take 150 off you. I'd rather take 100.
No, it's here. It's here for you to take it.
You're my dog.
Like I said,
man. He's doing political,
anyway.
Anyway.
Weg's a bitch. Let's move on.
I don't know what he's talking about.
To move on with.
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would like to see that, and if that happens, I want to see it. It needs to be filmed. It needs to be filmed content.
I mean, not being funny, we're still waiting for Shibs and Wegz to race from years ago, and now you're adding this to the equation. Come on, man.
Chris, don't act like I didn't beat him by dusting him.
I didn't inconclusive. It was inconclusive.
It was inconclusive. That's a lie to you.
It was
You're lying. You're drunk.
Now we'll do it this summer. Wait,
it happened. It happened.
Nah, we're doing that race this summer.
You just didn't see because we weren't there. I get it, but
yeah, I didn't see it. So it's inconclusive.
It happened.
Inconclusive.
The man them says inconclusive still. That's a lot. That's a lot.
No, it's not. I won by like miles. But yeah.
All right, Super Bowl predictions. Yeah, Tom Brady, the old guy, the GOAT. Man's 43 on his 10th Super Bowl. That is very, very crazy.
That's a powerful white man, you know.
That's crazy. That white man right there. A powerful white man.
That's a powerful white man.
And your boy Patty Mahomes, my homeboy.
What?
No look pass. Master of the no-look pass, the underhand shovel pass. Man's got Kelsey. Man's got Hill. Man's got Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. Man's got Andy Reid on the sidelines, the new blood.
Man's got concussion.
Man's got concussion.
Tell you that. Man's got concussion.
I'm fucking dead.
Brady for the win.
You're saying he got concussion. He still dropped 38 on the Bills, bruv. And that was a half healthy Mahomes. So but it's so tough because I feel like Mahomes, he needs to win this. He needs to win this one. If Brady's obviously already the greatest quarterback ever. If he gets 7, my goodness, I don't know if anybody's catching him. I honestly don't think
nobody may ever catch him.
Yeah,
he may never catch him again. 7 rings.
The only thing is about Mahomes, I think I think there's some injuries on the D line. So that's on the O line. So that's a big loss.
Okay.
Mahomes could play the whole game without an O line, fam.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Mahomes is just magic, man. I think this game is gonna be sick. Like, I actually think this game is gonna be sick. Because my thing is if Tom Brady, I don't think he'll repeat it, but anyhow Tom Brady turns the ball over like he did against the Packers, bruv, the Chiefs are winning. It's done. It's done. The Chiefs are winning.
The turnovers could be the problem.
You can't give
3 turnovers in that last one.
Yeah, man, you can't give Mahomes that much time on the field, bruv. If you're turning over the ball, Mahomes is winning. But I'm still gonna go Mahomes, man. I need.
the reason I can see it being Brady winning, the reason I say, like you said, they need to keep Mahomes off the field. That's the way they're going to win, This guy's going to do death by 1,000 paper cuts. He's going to throw 5-yard outs. He's going to line up with the 2 tight ends, hella slants, stick routes, comeback routes, short intermediate routes. Are going to bleed the time, bleed it dry. It's going to be one of these Super Bowls that's going to be
this is Mahomes, man. Mahomes is a magician. That's a wizard.
Tom Brady can do all of that, But the Chiefs are the most electric offense in the league. All they need is one drive. All you need is Tyreek Hill to break loose and beat one safety, and it's over. And they like to throw that route when he runs literally across the field. If he hits that, it's lights out. I'm telling you, I love Tom Brady. I would love to see him win, to be the first quarterback to ever win in their home stadium. I'd love to see that. For him to win one without Belichick, because Belichick and the Patriots look like they're a long way away from winning anything. I would love it to be just like, he wins it, but I can't lie to you. Patty Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill.
Come on.
Them boys have got this, man.
You're going on like the Bucs don't have Gronk. They don't have AP.
Bro.
They don't have Mike Evans. They don't have Mike Evans. They don't have Chris Godwin. I don't know who's fit, in all fairness. They got the best tight end in the game. They probably
fastest wide receiver in the game.
I'm thinking of the Bucs. They got possibly one of the best wideouts in the game in AB. Mike Evans is no joke. Chris Godwin is a baller. Like, they got weapons, bruv. They got weapons. Just move the ball down in 5 years, 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. That's what's gonna happen.
As much as you're saying all of that, Mahomes and them, they're not looking for 5 yards. Tyreek Hill is looking to break it off every time he's on the field.
Listen, all I'm saying, if there's a guy who's won 6 of these, he's been to 10 of them. This is 10th one, and he's at least, out of all 10 he'll play in, at least won 6. And you also have to remember the guy who's playing is the youngest to ever win it, with the best quarterback the best tight end in the league, also with the fastest and probably the most electric wide receiver the league has ever seen. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't doubt Mahomes.
With a play caller who lets him do whatever he wants and make sure that he has play calls that deliver bombs.
You're saying this like Tom Brady hasn't been running this office for like the past 3 weeks anyway.
Tom Brady ain't throwing anything over 40 yards, bro. That man's shoulder is not letting him.
You know what it is with Tom Brady? Well, one, the Chiefs have Tyrann Mathieu. He's different. And 2, with Tom Brady, I'm just saying, because he's old, he's probably gonna lose steam in the second half. I'm telling you, if there's turnovers, it's over. Bro,
he needs to chill on the turnovers. The turnovers is chill.
That's the only thing.
Don't get me wrong. I want Mahomes to win. I want him to win because I'm tired of Tom Brady winning. But Tom Brady is inevitable. You get me? Like,
it's going to be a thick game, though.
6 times. 6 of them. Certain man had Philip. What's the name of that guy? Philip Rivers retired yesterday or the other day, and he's never even been to a Super Bowl. He's never even been to one.
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna go Mahomes, man.
Tevin?
Mahomes. I love Tom Brady. I'd love to see him win, but
I'm going Brady. Can't lie.
For Brady to win, the Bucs defense, bruv, the Bucs defense needs to play out their mind like they did in that last game to keep the Chiefs out.
Yeah,
the Chiefs out with the Chiefs to keep. What was the team that they just played?
It was Packers. You're right. Their defense was so good against Packers.
Sorry, do you know why? Like I said. Look at the way that Aaron Rodgers was playing. He was tearing that defense up single-handedly. He was the reason that they were even in that game. Mahomes is pretty much Aaron Rodgers coming up, bro. That electric quarterback who can make things happen. Mm-hmm. That defense is going to have to play outrageous to keep them at the end zone.
You say this. Tom Brady turned the ball over 3 times, and in each one of them drives, that same defense held them.
But then, to be fair, the Packers offense don't have Kelce and Tyreek Hill, so that's the thing.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
Devontae Adams. I suppose Devontae Adams is just trash now, isn't it? I suppose he's
not trash, but he's not both of them. He's not both of them.
You saw Tyreek's play against the Bills when man took it past.
Listen. Don't get it twisted. Let me get it straight. Tyreek Hill is a faster receiver. He's the fastest receiver in the league. Yeah, but if we're all rounding the ability. They're similar players. You can't sit here and tell me Tyreek Hill is streaks ahead of one. They're both part of that elite level of receiver right now. You can't. I get you, but 100% I can tell you that
in terms of the offenses that they're in, Tyreek has a lot more because people are watching Kels as well. Whereas in the Green Bay Packers, Devontae's the number one threat. It's only Devontae, so you can focus in on him. Whereas if you're playing the Chiefs, if you double up on Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce is going to run for another however many. You double up on Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill is breaking that field.
Touchdown.
I'm telling you, it's bad. It's another one.
It was anybody else. If they were playing the Packers, I'd give it to the Chiefs, bro. But I don't know, Brady.
I know what you mean about Brady. Yeah, I know what you mean about
and the
Brady.
way they peaked, and it's just Brady, man. Brady is inevitable. I keep saying.
One person I'm going to say is going to be a big difference in this game as well is Devin White. I think he's the middle linebacker for the Bucs. That boy has been playing out of his mind in this playoff run. He has been balling. He's gonna be the guy to look out for in defense to see what they do, man. But you also got to remember that. Listen, you're talking about Tom Brady. There's a honey badger in that backfield for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Tyrann Mathieu, man.
The man who sniffs out picks. He has a nose for the ball. Okay, we'll see, man. But yeah, that's my final pick. Like I said, I'm going with the Chiefs.
You're going with Mahomes, man. Let's get that second ring. Let's go. Let's go. Dynasty.
Go get that number no one else has got.
You don't even know.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I want Mahomes to win. But again, Tom Brady is inevitable. I've kind of learned to accept that now. And that's all we have time for here on the Part-Timers Podcast. It's been a hell of a performance from the players today. 50-point games from everybody, triple doubles. You know the score already. I've been Chris, Wegz, Dwain, Tevin. Thank you very much for joining our Part-Timers Podcast. Brought to you by Verizon.